Hi, and welcome to another one. If you are new here, welcome. Talk about tough conversations, difficult talks, things that the people aren't really talking about from a certain type of viewpoint, okay? From a biblical perspective, just straight up the truth. If you're a returning viewer, thank you for your support. Hope you're enjoying the content, and I would love to hear from y'all in the comments. In this video, I don't really like to talk about, I really hate talking about celebrities, but there is something to be learned because it's just like clear as day to me. So essentially, I saw this post of Cardi B saying something. I read it first. It says, I didn't, but I am. Pretty face, pretty frame, little feet, smell good, never got a odor. Isn't it an odor? Even when it's that time of month. Got that grippy, street smart, a hustler, rich AF, a God-fearing woman. Baby, I can upgrade a man life and buy yours a perfect 10. So immediately after seeing this, the cat was just crazy. Okay, I don't know. This is probably gonna be a corny joke, but it wasn't a cap. It was like a sun visor. Like it was just or a sombrero. I don't know what those are. Big, super huge hats. Like it's just super cat because it's like you almost feel sorry, but then I remember the how many people she's misleading, and then it's like, damn, like it's absolutely wild. Because it's false, okay, all of it. But what scared me the most was the comments. Okay, what's the comments? It's like I don't understand the logic thinking, like the like how. That's how I know it has to be witchcraft. 'Cause I don't get it. I do not get it. I don't understand. For years, I've said that, especially about like all these all these designers getting caught up and finding out they basically make all the designers and things in the same factory. It's the same place. Gucci, Chanel, all these different brands will sell you something for $1,000, $2,000, and it'll cost them $2. It's all a scam and it's all brainwashing. But I didn't play the video. I don't know if I really want to, but let me see if it's just
I'm
what
always
this says.
helping y'all bitches with something. You know what's so crazy? Y'all don't be liking me, but I'm always helping y'all. I'm always helping y'all bitches with something. Now, since the summertime is coming, you know how everybody been drinking chlorophyll? And but there's brands that it's like some work and some don't. This one from the fantasy box, this is the one, sister. This one really works. Don't think that you're gonna drink it and the next day you're gonna start smelling different. You're gonna start seeing the difference. Give it 2 weeks, and you're gonna see that your sweat is gonna start like smelling sweeter or smelling less. And when I'm talking about sweat, like I'm talking about down here, all up in here. I swear to God on me, the best. Start drinking this before the summer because you know how extra sweaty we get in the summer and everything. Even your period, like it just smells a little sweeter. Like y'all feel a certain type of way when when I was telling y'all on Twitter that like my period don't have a smell, but it's like I take care of myself. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta take your supplements, drink your tea. This from the fantasy box.
So there's multiple things I want to just to say real quick on the topic. She's not your sister. She's not your friend. She doesn't like you. She's no, none. All these celebrities sell out. Okay, all of these celebrities sell out. If she liked you, she'd really be putting you on game. Instead, she's steering generations down the wrong path. These women, she's a single mom, right? Let's put that out there. She's a single mom and Offset done cheated on her so many times and everyone else knew, and then she's just a single mom with money. Okay, is what I'm trying to get at. She's just a baby mom with money. The things that she could do with the money that she has, she could get away with. Yes, internally it's still going to be the same effect, if not worse, because these people are sellouts. Chances are at least you have your soul intact, but they can afford to have multiple baby dads. Like she said, okay, baby, I can upgrade a man life. Okay, she has that type of wealth where she could get away with making those mistakes, but she glorifies the stuff that she does. She does the stuff that she does, knowing that so many women look up to her because of the way she looks and because of the things that she has. and it's like misleading so many women. They're not your friend, okay? They tell you to be single. They tell you, same way with Sierra and all of them, they tell you to be single. They tell you, oh, all where are all my single ladies, all that extra stuff. They tell you all of those things, but they don't live it. Okay, they not trying to do that. They do want a husband. They do want a man. They do all of these things. Haha, do for men. You have Meg Thee Stallion who will say that she don't do stuff for men, but forget men or screw men or whatever. But that's their whole business lineup is for men. Who are their customers? Another example that I video I've done on this, the only reason I know is because I've done the videos on these people, is Ruby Red. Like they'll claim they don't need a guy, they don't really respect men, this, that, and the third, but men is their primary clientele. Okay, they don't have that much talent more than you to where that's what's carrying them. That's not what's carrying them. That's why they get the surgeries. That's why they get the aesthetics that the people that are in charge of those music in the music industry, that all this links back to Satan. That's why they do the things that they do. And then as far as people don't be liking her or whatever case is, I don't get it. There are some people that don't, definitely people that don't, but in these comments, it's wild. But let me just go real quick over just like this whole thing right here, because what does it pertain to that? I don't know. It says, I didn't, but I am pretty face. I don't know if this is irrelevant, and she posted this at the same time, but she said, I am pretty face, pretty frame, little feet, smell good. Now, the women who have to make these statements, who have to say, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that. If you are something, you should just be it. You shouldn't like, and it's crazy because there's some comments that did point it out, but she is going through a lot, and she's definitely in the public's eye right now, and it's looking very nutty. As much as she knows she is pretty, I thought she was pretty before the surgeries, but clearly she didn't think she was pretty enough. I heard all type of different stuff, like she didn't like her dad's nose or whatever case is. She got those stuff done to her face, right? So she doesn't think she's pretty. Not only that, it's like the fact that you have to say it is like, it really lets me know that she's really, feeling some type of way about the situation at hand, because, a lot of girls like to associate the man cheating because the girl isn't, good enough or good looking enough, or they'll associate that type of behavior with someone who is unattractive, when it really be happening to the most attractive people. If you really think about it, it's just crazy, because whenever you have to state that stuff, it's just a lot. Didn't have an odor, grippy, and then and then I want to say, as far as like she could upgrade a man life and buy yours. No, okay, their lives are selling. That's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta really like peep like the whole 2020 situation. Really put things in perspective and shown who are the people that could be bought, because they were trying to say, if you don't get this mandated, you know what? Okay, if you don't get that thing, okay, the okey pokey, then you won't be able to work, which was a complete lie. But and I, like, God had put it in me just off the rip, off the strength, just knowing the choice is yours. You do have a choice. I had coworkers who would say, oh, we don't have a choice. Yes, we do. We have a choice with everything that we do. Okay, everything that we do, even if somebody's holding you at gunpoint, obviously that's an intense moment, all that. But at the end of the day, there's a reason why they're holding you at gunpoint. They can't hop into your mind and tell you what to do. Just like this. No, that's the one thing that I'm very grateful for, is I'm definitely not someone who can be bought. Okay. All right, let's look at the comments real quick. It says, I'm sorry, what is this little feet? That's irrelevant. Love her. Like, why does she love you? Money don't make you bad. Okay. All you need to do is eat some leafy vegetables. She was a smooth 5 before surgery. Wow. I promise it's okay to be human, y'all. Everybody God fearing, but live like they don't experience conviction. That was the part, thank you, that I read that comment. That was the part too that like threw me off. Like, these people really think she's God fearing. like it makes you wonder if like what Bible are they reading, like where are they like getting this information from. Like that's how you know people. You could say anything, like you could just say anything in this world, especially when it comes to women. They just think emotionally, they look at her, they see something that's good. Everything isn't, you got to look past the visuals, even though to me she doesn't. That's besides the point. That's a whole, that's not a whole nother topic, that's relevant because it's just, it's just so interesting. It's like she, everything she does like is like against what he wants. Like he said that there's not going to be harlots. You know what I'm saying? Like you already know. He says that these things, the things that she does, that like I'm afraid of God. Okay, I'm scared of God. Like I try. I'm still scared. I'm worried. There's things that I do that I haven't been doing and stuff like that that I try to, you know what I'm saying? The true fear. Because if she's fearing God, that I don't do. That's what I'm saying. They're not, when they say that stuff, they're not talking about the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay, they're talking about their God. Okay, so they must fear, him, and they have to do all of these demeaning things in order to please him. That This is just my assumption based off of the facts of the situation, because there's no way. How do you feel like, yeah, people are not like reading between the lines, but it's right in front of your face at the same time? How is she fearing God and you walk around and you do these things, and you promote, and you promote these things, like, and it's obviously like something that's looked at as blasphemous to God. All the things that all the video cup, as anyone paying attention, and this girl talking about some, she quote love her. All right. Whatchamacallit, quote, ma'am, if you were a 10, you would have to make all those body mods. Yeah, she made a lot of body modifications. Dag. Quote, and your end still cheated. So what, who gives the, okay, nothing on this earth can make you smell sweet. There was another comment of a guy, and that's why I said a lot of you guys got to be careful of how you like your lust taking over you, because he was like really really thirsty. He was like, yeah, before the surgeries she was a 10, after she was a 20. When I get on, come hit me in my like my dreams, and I'm gonna kiss her in her, like, you know what I'm saying, like, just he started snapping. But value your virtue, y'all. Like, don't be like these people. Like, don't be like this when they're not happy. They have to outwardly put out there, like, they have to like validate themselves through themselves after all the nut stuff is going on, because that stuff isn't going to keep a man. Whether you get 80 surgeries, it's not going to be keep a man. You could be the most beautiful woman in the world, it's not going to keep a man. There are literally so many things like that will let you know, like, this isn't, it's not going to, it's nothing. The thing that's going to fulfill you, okay, is not a thing. It's not physical. Like, honestly, and even the product that she's talking about, I mean, I'm not saying that it is, but I'm sure she's probably getting some type of money from promoting them, or they sent her it for free, and now she's helping herself out. Okay, she's helping herself out. If she loved you so much, why isn't she giving you some bread? Okay, if she loved you so much, why isn't her number in your phone? Like, these are things that I'll just be looking like, why do y'all love people so much? There's 24 hours in the day. You don't know them. Your own family members, the people that you know, your own friends have backstabbed you, but you love some random celebrity, whatever. But I do have a book, if you want to show your support, if you are edified from this content. The book is Melanated and Expecting It. Oh, and she really don't care about you. Thank you, Holy Spirit, because she don't even let her own daughters listen to her music. Yet there are women letting their daughters listen to Sexy Red, which is probably even more trash than her music, maybe, or maybe on the same level. I don't really listen to their music. That's a whole nother thing, but she don't love y'all. Okay. But my book, Value Your Virtue, goes over the things that if I had known, I would have avoided so many consequences that I'm dealing with today. I go over so much in there. I am currently adding to it as well. If you want to show your support and get value, if you have a niece, or just to teach your daughters, like, about the spiritual war that's going on, and how is spiritual. And that's something that's so important, because Satan uses that as a weapon to essentially ruin your chances of getting married. So then these little girls out here, they just, let's be honest, they're knowing about stuff way too early. I got introduced to corn when I was 5 or 6. So that's like really, really early. So it's like it's it's really sad. And then I have another book, Melanated and Expecting. If you are expecting, your husband, you're a husband and your girl's expecting, or you a single mom out here, it is what it is. Just the things that, if I had known, again, I would have avoided so many consequences I'm dealing with today. But God is getting us through, stuff that I can't really talk to you about on the internet. Just the red flags that God was trying to show me and other things as well. So if you want to show your support, the link is in the description to go check that out. If you want to show your support for free, like, share, comment if you agree, if you think that this should be sent throughout the algorithms. Okay. So that's all I really had to say about this video. Seek the Most High, create that relationship with Jesus Christ. Open up your Bible. Okay. All this, more importantly, seek your Father in heaven if that is something that you want to do, and open up your Bible. Even if it's a few pages a day, is better than not being edified at all. Okay. I know a lot's going on right now. A lot of this stuff, a lot of noise is going on, and He will bring you peace. Thanks for watching. If you watch all the way to the end, you a real one. Let me know what you think in the comments. I love to see what y'all think, and be blessed.